Okay, so this is Elena Mosaner, and we are now going to learn some self-hypnosis techniques. So the first one is very simple. It's a body scan, and I'm sure you guys either have done it or have heard about it. There is a way to do it in a very simple way. You can do it between 5 to 20 minutes. And basically, what you do, you either sit down or lay down and you bring your awareness to the top of your head and you slowly begin to scan your body. Really become aware of the muscles in your scalp, slowly moving down into your ears, through your face, your eyes, your cheeks, down to your chin, all the way down to your feet. And you can practice that right now with me. You can close your eyes we're going to do it maybe a minute down and a minute up. Very simple exercise as you scan your body. And if you find yourself getting distracted or thinking, just bring yourself back to that mental scan. This is a way to really train your mind to focus. Your neck, your shoulders, your arms. Now you can think of your upper arms and your chest simultaneously if you'd like, or just your chest first, your torso, and then you can go into your arms all the way from your shoulders down to your wrists and hands and fingers. And so as you do that mental scan, next time when you are completely by yourself, you can even do it, maybe increase the time and do 5 minutes down and 5 minutes up. All the way down to your feet, become aware of your feet. If you're sitting down, notice how they are on the ground. Maybe you can feel the gravity. If you're laying down, it's okay. You can just feel your whole body resting. And then when you're ready, you can go all the way up from your feet up to the top of your head. So slowly scanning your body. There you go. All the way up. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back right here, right now. And just notice how much more relaxed you feel. So what you can do with this technique is if you are stressed out a little bit and if you need a moment to calm down, simply use that technique. And at the end of it, you can start talking to yourself either with your eyes closed or with your eyes open. You can look in the mirror, but you can keep your eyes closed and start talking positive affirmations silently. And we're going to talk about how to design those affirmations in a moment. So, the next technique I'm going to teach you, and that's actually one of my favorites right now. Very simple. You place your hand, either the left or right hand, on your chest, like that. And you can actually practice by going like this, making the sound. And if you feel the vibration in your heart going into your hand, that's good. So that means you have to lower down your voice a little bit. Ah, see if you go, you can't really feel the vibration much, but if you go a little lower, mm, like, very good. And you can feel that sound moving through your hand. And so then you can close your eyes and you can be talking to yourself. It's a very simple technique, self-hypnosis technique for programming yourself. For example, I am lovable. I am successful. My business is thriving. I feel calm and relaxed. So I'm just giving you the examples of these suggestions. At the end, we're going to come up with 2 or 3 suggestions that you're going to work with. But these are the examples. So you can say something to yourself now so you can really hear the vibration. Say something nice. I am lovable. Very good. I feel calm and relaxed. And just notice how the relaxation is setting in. So you're really talking to yourself. You can be talking to your inner child, you can be talking to yourself without that mental noise or inner criticism. And it's a really deeper connection. So you really establishing a close relationship with yourself. And that is very, very important. Sometimes we need to hear really good things that we tell ourselves. Okay, that's a way to develop that communication and really instill those things in your unconscious mind. It's really good. All right, so the next one is really simple. 6 seconds breathing, right? So 6 seconds in and 6 seconds out. This is something you can use if you have troubles falling asleep at night. This is something you can use if you just want a moment and relax. If you're having a conversation with someone, if you're doing public speaking, you can take a 6 second breath in and out. At night, if you have troubles falling asleep, I usually spend 5 to 10 minutes taking those breaths. And usually by 8 to 10 minutes, I begin to feel that tingling sensation in my body. I'm eliciting a relaxation response, the opposite of fight or flight response. And in that moment, what happens in your body is your heartbeat is slowing down, your metabolism is slowing down, your breathing is slowing down. And if you are tense, if you have hard time falling asleep and you're thinking about something stressful, there's a bit of cortisol in your body. So all of that is slowing down. Cortisol is decreasing and you're becoming much more calm and relaxed. So you can use it at night. If you have troubles falling asleep, you can also use it during the day, 5 minutes of breathing. And you can also use it if you want to program yourself with suggestions. So 10 minutes of breathing with your eyes closed. You can even count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This way, you're not thinking anything else, right? You're not judging yourself or evaluating, am I doing it right, or thinking about something else you need to do or pick up. You're focusing on counting. And then you do this for 5 to 10 minutes. After that, you can speak positive suggestions to yourself. So these are three techniques. I would suggest that you try the hand after we're done. After we are done, you can do it, every day for 10 days. Put your hand on your chest and speak really positive, good things to yourself. Let's pick those positive things for today and maybe for the next week or so that you can practice. How to design affirmations. You can certainly use just plain positive affirmations, I am successful, I am fearless, I am confident. Or you can go even deeper and design something that is tailored specifically to you. And the way to do it is you simply ask yourself in that moment, what do I want? For example, you want to design some affirmations that have something to do with relationships or your business, or maybe having, or maybe getting pregnant, or maybe reducing pain. All right, or maybe speaking to your boss and asking for a raise. So it can be something very specific. What do I want? You ask yourself, you state the outcome, and then you ask a simple question: what stops me? What stops me from getting that right? And if anything comes up, like I don't feel like I deserve it, or it's too hard, or maybe not now, maybe it's not the right time, or I just don't think they would give it to me. So there's usually something coming up, right? Well, whatever that is that's coming up, you can write it down and reframe it. I deserve it. It is the time. It's the right time. I'm in the right place, right? So really be assertive by reframing it into something positive and empowering. Very simple. And the simple formula is, what do I want? What stops me? And whatever stops you, that's the block. You reframe that. So take a moment and think of something that you want. Anything that stops you, you can write it down. If it's back pain, for example, you can say, what is going on and how do I get better, right? Back pain is it's not a very positive feeling. So you can say this to yourself, what is going on and how do I get better? Maybe you can, maybe you feel tight, maybe you feel pressure, maybe you feel dull pain. So instead, I'm going to say, I feel more relaxed in my muscles. I feel lighter. I release pain and tension, right? This could be the suggestions. So before you design these suggestions, you bring your attention to the negative, whether it's back pain, something that you're feeling right now, where it's a negative thought or a belief, you reframe that. And simple rules. You always keep your suggestions positive, use them and make them in present tense, and never use negatives like I don't or I'm not. That's something you probably already know. The only thing is I'm personally okay with using the negative if it's with something else, something other. For instance, it, right? Not she or he, but it, like smoking. Smoking doesn't fit me anymore, right? Or sugar is undesirable, or sugar is unhealthy, right? So you something that is it, you can say it doesn't fit me anymore, right? That it's out of my life. So that's perfectly fine. Let's see if there's anybody else here. Okay. So let's I hope that you guys have designed something. If you don't have anything specific, just use any positive suggestion. I am inspired, I am calm, I feel confident, um, I feel more upbeat, um, I'm more energized. So use 2, 3 sentences. We're going to work with those sentences in the moment. And the meditation that I'd like to um, share with you today is actually called time travel meditation. And this is something that I have been practicing myself in the last months or so. The idea is simple. It kind of based on the hypnotherapy element of regression. So you regress to your past, or you can use progression. But I'm adding a very interesting element here in this hypnotherapeutic meditation. I will have you imagine when you are really relaxed. I will have you imagine being in the future, and to the point that I'd like you to feel that future being right here, right now, as if it's happening right now, right? And then from that future point, we're going to regress to your past. And from that point, your past will be right now. So we're going to have your future self mentor you for your present self in 2021. But before we do that, you're going to go because you're, there's a saying, I wish I knew then what I know now. So you are a mentor. You are a wise woman, wise man. I think we only have women today. You are a wise woman. So you are going to travel back and you're going to communicate with your younger self. And again, if you have many scenes coming up in your head, don't worry, just pick one because this will be recorded. You can come back and listen to it again, and choose another scene, another situation from your life. But whatever comes up today while you are deeply relaxed in hypnosis, let yourself work with that past situation when you, your younger version, maybe needed some guidance, maybe needed some insight, maybe just needed some support. Somebody to stand by her and say, I'm here with you. You're not alone. Or you're doing your best. I know you're trying. And whatever's available to you right now, you're still doing your best. And that's really important. So, and then when we do that exercise, at the end, I'm going to have you speak your positive affirmation to yourself for about a couple of minutes. So if you've chosen one, good. Maybe it'll come to you during the session. So we are going to start. If you have any questions, please type it in the box. Otherwise, we are going to start. And for the session, you can guys continue to sit. You can lay down, and if you're sitting down, make sure your feet are on the floor, uncrossed, that your back is comfortable. You can keep your hands on your lap or keep your arms on the side of your body. And you can keep your glasses on. Sometimes it's better to take them off, and it's completely up to you. Alrighty, so let's go ahead as you keep your eyes closed, as you have settled. Just listen to the sound of my voice as you allow yourself to unwind. And make sure you're comfortable. If there's any tension in your body, you can go ahead and move your attention into any discomfort or tension and do your best to release it as you breathe in deeply and slowly breathe out. So notice how as you breathe through your nose or your mouth, perhaps the air that goes into your nose, you can feel how it's just a little bit cooler. And as you breathe out, it's a little bit warmer. And now completely move your attention into your body and just become aware. Here I am, here's my body. These are my arms, these are my legs. And you could perhaps even try to feel the temperature of the air on the surface of your skin. Just become aware of the temperature of the air. Your hands, your neck, your face. And whatever thoughts may be coming into your mind, slowly push them away. And now we're going to do a very brief mental scan. We'll go ahead and scan your body slowly for about a minute, all the way from the top of your head down to your feet, forehead, back of your head, all the way down, down. Those sounds fade away in the distance. And just become aware of the relaxation sitting in your neck, all the way down, down into your shoulders, arms. Maybe some of you are already all the way down. There you go. And when you're ready, you can slowly begin to scan back. And some people report how much more relaxed they feel and become aware of their ankles and their calves and their knees and thighs, the waist and the chest and all the way back to the top of your head. And now I invite you to become completely thoughtless. No thoughts. And just notice your breath as you're gently breathing in and gently breathing out. Maybe there are random thoughts that were there just a moment ago, maybe not. Allow yourself to stay in between the thoughts, in the gap, in those gaps between the thoughts. As you expand those gaps, complete thoughtlessness. Feeling much more relaxed than you were moments ago. And just to help you go a little bit deeper I'm going to ask you to visualize a few things in front of your mind. I'll count slowly down from 100 and down. As I do, you can imagine the numbers if you'd like, or you can simply listen. 100, going deeper down, deeper than yourself. 99, your conscious mind, the part of you that is thinking and awake and aware. 98, perhaps you can put it on hold. 97, some clients have said they imagined their conscious mind almost curling up in the corner. 97, others said, I imagined it being on the shelf, like I just put my conscious on the shelf. 96, deeper. 95, 94. One client said that it was almost as if there was a window in my computer, and I just knew that I would get back to that window later, just like my conscious. I'll get back to it later. 95, 94, deeper. 93, deeper. 92, deeper relaxed. 91 and 90. Now, yourself in your own mind, count from 90 and down for next minute or two. 90, 89, just like that. Hear your voice, just your inner voice within yourself, and go down deeper and deeper and deeper, relaxed, way down. And as you continue to relax down, as you hear your inner voice, all sounds continue to fade away in the distance. And there's nothing for you to do but really continue to relax down. Life really, truly is a journey, it's a path. And there may be a few different paths, maybe 100 different paths. And maybe you're standing on this very special trajectory. And maybe you could even change the direction. Maybe 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 2 degrees. And maybe just by traveling back in time, by giving some guidance and support to your past self, you can encourage her. Maybe you can give her some support. Don't think about the past just yet. You can simply count the numbers down as I speak in the background. Soon, very soon, those numbers will fade away. And see, sometimes your past self needed someone like you, like the mentor that you are, the wise woman that you are, the lessons that you have learned. And just by being there with her, it's possible she'll change her certain attitude or belief or more. And just with that, it's possible that the trajectory will slightly change, changing your trajectory up until now. Just by simply encouraging you, making you feel more alive, more positive, more hopeful about something, maybe even more knowledgeable or more insightful. Now, imagine and think of yourself as this bright mentor, a wise woman that you are. And the numbers are gone, just stay calm and relaxed. Really embody the wise woman within. And as I count 10 down to 1, we're going to go back in time, and you're going to let your unconscious mind show you the scene, the moment, the situation, the circumstance where your younger self, just past self, at any time, any point in your life, that perhaps she needed a mentor or a guide. So you can go ahead, or simple support. So you're going to go back 10, going back in time, 9, drifting deeper, relaxed, 8, and 7, going back, back, back. Perhaps different scenes are coming up now. And 7 and 6 and 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever comes in mind, whatever shows. See yourself being inside or outside. And if your mind has a tendency to go back and forth through different things, settle in one and really see yourself from the outside point of view. Notice that past version of you. What is she doing in that scene? Is she looking up, looking down? Is she thinking, or is she confused, or is she searching for something, or is she happy? Whatever's going on. What does she need in that very moment? And what can you give her? You know what she needs. You know what she needs to hear. Go ahead and tell her that in your own mind. Maybe it's simple. Thank you. Thank you. You are brave. Or you are doing your best. You are learning in the best way possible right now. And I'm here with you. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. So, whatever she needs to know, you are a mentor. You are telling her. Maybe you are even giving her some specific guidance right now. Maybe you can imagine her seeing you, looking at you. Maybe you can lock your eyes as you see each other. Feeling good by giving the insight and wisdom to your younger past self. Integrating this new awareness, new knowledge, coming right here, right now. 2021, where you are in your room, sitting comfortably, and let yourself experience what you experience. Sometimes it can be a new sensation, new awareness, new feeling. Let it settle. Move your attention back into your body. Wiser, even wiser. You've got the wisdom within you. Now imagine you are now embodying even a future version of you from 10 or 20 years from now. How she really knows how the life went, what's important for you, lessons you learned, and what's even more important. She's got so much wisdom inside. She is right here, right now. Embody your future self. And it's okay to imagine how maybe you have aged, and that's okay. Maybe you can feel a little different and still healthy, alive, but so much more experience. Perhaps 10 more, 20 more years of life experience. And things have changed around you. Maybe your kids, your nephews, your nieces have grown up. Maybe you live in a different place. Maybe you have a different car. Maybe your business has grown. Maybe you've written a book. Things have changed because they always change. Maybe you can imagine your bank account and you see more money in the bank account. Maybe you're just traveling so much. Well, your future self, I'm going to ask you now. I'm going to ask you to do something special, something that we did back in 2021. So from that future point, travel to your past, to March 1st of 2021, and talk to your past self. Tell her what she needs to know. Tell her what she needs to hear. Give her some special guidance and insight right now, just like you did back then with even more younger version of yourself. So take a moment. Tell her the things she needs to hear or wants to hear. Or maybe it's even surprising for her to hear the inside of her future self. And this is a dream. In the dream, there's some kind of metamorphosis could be happening. You go from one thing to another thing, and now you go back to yourself right here, you, present 2021. Maybe you can even hear that support coming from the future. She just traveled, she just visited you, just like you traveled and visited yourself in the past. This is time travel. There you go, in your mind. Let it sink in, let it settle. As you breathe in, deeply breathe out, comfortable. So before we finish, if you have a suggestion, if you have an affirmation that you've chosen, go ahead and repeat that 10 times to yourself very slowly, silently in your own mind. And you can even put your hand on your chest if you want and do it out loud. It's up to you. Nobody can hear you but you. There you go. Hearing yourself. Let it all sink in. You are magnificent. You are empowered. You are so unique. That's right. No one else like you. Beautiful human being. Getting more excited about life and what's possible for you. Opportunities are rising. Doors are opening up. You feel more inspired, more upbeat, more confident, even more focused. And as you let these suggestions settle deep within, soon you'll begin to come back into right here, right now, feeling good all the way around, as if you've taken a good nap, recharged, refreshed. And then at your own pace, you can open your eyes and come back feeling fully awake. Welcome back. So this meditation is over. You can open your eyes at your own pace. And now we're going to talk a little bit with our participants, but I am going to stop the recording right now. Thank you.